Hi everyone, welcome back to the Board Game Junkies. I'm Christina.
I'm Sean.
And today we are doing a playthrough of ARCS. ARCS is a 2 to 4 player game, runs from about 1 to 2 hours. It is made by Cole Whirl, art by Kyle Farron, and published by Leader Games.
ARCS is a 4X game. This is a game that uses a trick-taking style, and there's been a lot of controversy of whether or not it is the best board game of 2024. We're gonna actually do our best to try to tell you the truth about this, and we'll get our view on it. I'm totally excited for this, so let's get to it. Ready?
Ready.
Let's go. All right, guys, we have everything set up and ready to play ARCS. So we've already picked out our leaders and lore. So just so everyone knows how that actually works, is you place out lore and leader cards according to the number of players, and then you add an additional card for each. And then you pick them by going the player that is not the first player that has the initiative token, and then goes in clockwise order, and you go back and forth until you have both your leaders and lore. Anyways, I'll start by saying that I have chosen for my leader the demagogue. So I've already placed everything out that the demagogue requires, and I also start with a this resource here, the psionic, and a weapon resource. And my lore is gate ports. That's the one I've picked. So you may build starports on a gate, max of 1 per gate. So I can actually build starports out there. And if rivals move into an area where I have a fresh starport, I can take an agent from them and put them in my captives. Okay, and I have chosen the rebel as my leader. So in battle, I collect 2 extra dice. The downfall of him is that I cannot move more than 2 ships at a time. And my lore is Seeker Torpedoes. So when attacking in battle, after rolling dice, you may re-roll up to 1 assault die for each fresh loyal attacking ship. So the rebel has given me 1 material and 1 weapon resource. I guess that's something I didn't freaking say for me.
Way to go, Sean.
Yeah. So this guy, his ability as the demagogue is that when I declare an ambition, I can influence any number of cards in the court once. But unfortunately, he's paranoid, so he can't secure guild cards with more than 1 loyal agent. I'll need more than 1, but I can do it with Vox cards as normal. All right.
So 6 players, 6 cards each.
Yeah, 6 action cards get given to each player.
They're sticky. Can you just make sure that...
4, 5, 6. Okay, I've got them. Also, what we'll do is... let me flip that upside down. What we'll do is we will show the 3, because in a 2-player game, there's only 3 cards that you get for guilds or Vox cards. So I'll show them right here. So the first one is Mass Uprising. So I'll keep it right there, or I might show a better copy of it. We'll put this off to the side. You're not going to be able to see everything. This game is cut quite big, so we were trying to get as much as we could in the video. The second guild card is a Fuel Cartel. And the last card is Prison Wardens. So I'll leave that for a second. And if we ever go to take any of these cards, we'll tell you what they are and what they do. Okay, so my turn first. I am going to play this card, an aggression card. Okay. And I have 3 pips, so I'm not going to do anything on my prelude. Am I? Prelude is like spending resources to do additional abilities. It's written right on the player board, what they do. Or you can get them through guild cards. Some of them have prelude abilities.
Okay, so sorry to cut you off.
That's okay.
I am gonna spend my material resource, which allows me to build or repair. And I'm actually gonna build a city in there. And now I have 3 pips. So I'm gonna move 2 here.
Yeah, that's her downside is she can only move 2 at a time.
It's slow, but that's okay. So that was 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna battle. So
Best we can do. I'll hold it here for her.
I get 2 die for my 2 ships plus 2 additional because of my rebel. I'm gonna go with the blue to try to knock you down a bit. Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry.
It's a good start for me. She only got 1 hit.
Shit. Okay.
And what else can you do?
And then I'm gonna do another.
For your last bit or your last action?
For my last action, yes.
So yeah, it's kind of nice that she can roll an additional 2 dice.
I am gonna throw in 1 assault die though. So 3 blues and 1 red. Okay, so I got damaged. So you deal damage to yourself first. So
yeah,
I'm down. And then Sean, this ship is gone. And this one is just damaged, unfortunately. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but that's okay.
So she's taken 1 trophy so far.
All right, and now it is on to you.
So the way you score in this game is through ambitions. So if you've never played this, you'd be declaring an ambition through your card.
Which is the symbols located down here.
Or you can use the numbers that you'll see right here.
Oh, I literally had no clue.
Oh, well, from the last 2 games, yeah. So the number 2 shows the number 2
right,
here.
that
so,
makes total sense. Okay,
you can use the symbol down below if you want.
That's what I was going by.
Okay, so for me,
and also though, the whole goal is to either reach 33 points in a 2-player game, then the first person to do so wins, or at the end of chapter 5, the player with the most points is the winner chicken dinner.
Yeah. So, all right, let's get into it. Let's see what I can do here. I'm not in a great spot as of that, but does that say build?
Battle, move, or secure.
Battle, move, or secure. Well, I definitely don't want to do that. So I'm going to pivot.
Do you want me to put the card down?
Yeah, sure. Throw that down for me. I'm going to pivot. And I'm going to only get 1 action from that, and I'm going to build. So I'm going to build one of my cities right here.
Okay.
And just so you know, these ships come in the ARCS miniature box. So that's a box that you can get these in. Also has everything you need for the campaign game as well. But as for these cities, as you'll see right here, these little things, I actually bought them on Etsy. Just to add a little bit of flair to this. So that means all of these materials, this isn't what it looks like in the original game.
Okay, I'm going to play aggression. So I am going to not use anything as the prelude. I'm going to battle this one. So 3 die. I'm just going to go with 3 blue.
Okay.
If they're all blank.
Here I can hold
If they're all blank, I'm done. Oh, thank God. Okay,
1.
So 1.
So
I have another trophy. Oops, I hit the camera after I lectured us on not doing that. So now I have 2 trophies in here.
Okay.
And I have 1 more pip. So I'm going to battle, move, or secure. I can't secure anything. I'm going to move. I'm going to move these 2 in here. And that's it.
Okay. And that's it? All right. You and your battles. Non-stop battling. I am going to play this card. So I'm going to steal the initiative from her. So how it works, like in trick taking, I'm playing the same suit, but a higher number. These are the 3 things you can do. So I surpassed her. You can copy by flipping the card upside down and copy whatever she does, but you only get 1 action to do. Or you can pivot, which is play a different suit, but you can only do 1 action. And thirdly, if I want to steal that initiative, I can seize it by playing an additional card face down, but I lose another turn, so it's kind of shitty. But, so right now I'm going to be able to do both my pips. That's the upside also by playing the same suit of a higher number. So I get 2 actions of either battle, move, or secure. I don't have any agents on my guild cards yet, so I didn't do any influencing. So I'm just going to be able to move and battle. I think what's best is that I'm going to move my 3 ships here into this spot. Actually, let's make it 2. You can move as many ships as you want, unless you have a downside like she does. Mm-hmm. So I'll move 2 ships in a location, and you know what? This is kind of iffy here. I'm gonna move this ship over here. So those are I'm just gonna do moves. So now I have the initiative. These cards get placed. Thank you.
All right.
And now, so based on these ambitions that you see here, what could I do that's going to be worth my while? A lot of people have an issue with the strategy in this, and it's kind of a mix between strategy and tactics, because your cards may not be what you're looking for, but you have to be, think outside the box. With the cards you have, what can you get done? Maybe not for this chapter, maybe set up for the next one. I'm going to, it's not a bad idea. I'm going to play this card. So it's a low card, which means I may lose the initiative to her, but I'm taking a shot. But I do get to do prelude or anything else. I'm not going to do any preluding. I'm just going to, I'm going to move a ship. So for my first one, I'm going to use the starport, and normally you can only move 1, but if you use the starport, you can catapult. I'm going to catapult out of here and into here. So I'm going to move 1 ship in the location as one of my actions. And my last 3 actions is I'm going to be putting out some agents. I'm going to do some influencing here. These are the agents. I'm going to be putting them on the cards. Because you can't see it, I'm going to put 1 on Fuel Cartel. Actually make that 2 on Fuel Cartel. And, okay, and then I'm going to do Mass Uprising. So that's where I'm going to put it, and whenever we secure it is when I'll describe what's on the card and what it does.
Okay, I am going to play Mobilization.
She's going to take the initiative from me.
And I am going to... Can I just confirm something? If I want to build, do I have to have a ship in the location?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to have control of that location,
okay.
Yeah. So at least...
So I'm going to move as 1 in here.
And control's based on fresh ships.
Sorry.
That's another thing you have to keep in mind. So if you were going to take that, use your standing up ship. That's the downside to breaking ships.
Oh, I can't take that damaged one with me?
You can take it with you. It's just, that won't count as control. This would. A fresh ship is control.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm actually going to go here.
Okay.
So that's 1 move, and then I'm going to influence. Can you place that on the Fuel Cartel as well?
Oh, she's trying to send her agents out. See, I sent mine out to wine and dine the Fuel Cartel. Okay. I gave them a bag of money. I was like, you know what? I think you should come with me. Join me.
Sure.
The demigod.
Whatever you say. Okay. And then my next card, I'm going to play construction. So I have 2 pips. I'm not going to do the prelude. So I'm going to build a city here.
Yeah, cities are great. You get to tax them and take the resources that are in the planet.
And I'm also going to build another city over here.
Oh, she's playing this game entirely different from our last ones. Our first one was rough. Makes sense because it's our first one.
I didn't understand the entire game.
Yeah.
It literally gave me a headache. This was the hardest game for me to learn ever.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, can I do it? Yes. Okay. I'm going to pivot.
Okay.
Okay. So that means I'm going to play out of suit card. I only get 1 action. I'm not going to do any preluding. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tax my city over here, and I'll get a psionic. Thank you very much. And whenever you receive a resource is when you can actually move these other resources out, because there are keys here. They're meant for stealing, which you'll see if she ever steals anything from me. I'm going to put in a 2 key.
Okay.
Okay. Have at her.
All right, so back to me. I am going to
lose.
Okay, I'm going to play mobilization.
Mm-hmm.
I am also going to declare an ambition.
See, that's a downside. So obviously it's number 4. So declare number 4 is warlord. So that would be whoever has the most trophies at the end of the game. You take the farthest one on the left-hand side, place it on there. So that would be worth 4 victory points, or 3 victory points if you're second place.
Okay, and I have 3 pips. So I'm going to do 2 influence on fuel cartel, please.
Okay.
And I am going to...
What did you play? That's just move and influence?
Move
that's great.
Okay, so that was 2, and then I'm going to move these 2 right over here. And that is the end. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no, I did do 3 actions. Okay.
There you go. I'll put them up there. Okay.
So now it's back to you.
Okay. So that is interesting, for sure. I am going to play same suit 3, so I'm going to take the initiative from her, and I get to move or influence. Here we have the influence battle of the century.
No!
I will do
Stay away.
2 of my actions to put into fuel cartel, and then I will... this is dangerous, very dangerous for me. I'm going to move this ship into the gateway of 3. So, into the gate 3.
You're a little biatch. That was a little biatch move.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to take a hit.
I'm going to freaking come and follow you.
If you have the ability to.
Category 5 stalker.
Okay, and so my last one is a number 6. So I'm going to declare an ambition, if you could so kindly declare that.
I do declare.
I do declare. I'm going to place this on empath down here. And I have 2 actions. I'm going to tax my city up there to get the last resource. I'll place that right there. Yeah, because that's all I have. And last thing is I could tax...
Repair or influence.
Repair or influence. I don't have anything damaged. And I could influence. I'm just going to influence again. And I think what I will do... Ooh. I'm going to go prison wardens. Okay, and so when I declared an ambition, there's something I almost forgot here. As the demagogue, when I do that, I can influence any number of cards in the court once. Any number 1 time. So I could put 1 there.
Literally in all 3.
1 there. This is all my things. 1 there. There you go.
Also,
He's amazing.
if we happen to make any errors, we'll try to catch them in editing, and we'll just make a note of it.
Anything else, I know you guys will let us know.
Yeah.
It's guaranteed.
Okay, so now it's my turn. I'm gonna have to pivot.
You don't have to. You could copy.
Actually, I'm gonna copy. Sorry, I am gonna copy. So I am going to, but I only get one, right?
Yeah, so either tax.
I hate that part.
I'm
Okay, so I'm gonna tax.
What city do you have? You have 2 cities. Oh, no, 3
I have
cities.
3. So I'm gonna tax, and I'm going to.
You have this one too. I know you can't see it, but
What am I? Oh, it's the
relic.
relic.
So you can help secure. That's actually pretty
I'm
handy.
gonna.
Not at the moment.
Damn you.
Yay.
Okay, so I have the. Okay, I'm just gonna take. Actually, I am gonna take this.
Oh, you could use it later,
There we go.
I guess.
Okay, so now.
Okay, so that was the first chapter.
See
So
that little doohickey.
we will be going into chapter 2, so the bottom here moves over. But anyways, we're going to be going through the points. So, Warlord. Who has the most?
Me.
Clearly she does.
2. Here's your ships back.
You get your trophies back when that happens. So, she has that many.
So 5.
Yeah. And second player, which is nobody, would get 3. So if I had 1 trophy of hers, I would have scored 3 points there.
Okay.
Would have been good, I guess. And then empath, I have the most empath out of this. So these count as like a third player type thing. And so I get 3 points.
Okay. And then you flip those.
So the bottom one gets flipped. The one that's the smallest here. To a 4.
Oh, I thought it was whatever ones were out.
No, it's always the
lowest,
the
and then you
lowest
work
one. Yeah, and you work up. So
Okay.
your victory points will progressively get higher, and you could,
Oops.
put all 3 ambition markers on one type of ambition, like Warlord. Like, if you would have been able to do it 2 times, you would have had, like, 8 points right off the bat.
I also didn't think about that.
Well, if
I
you have the
literally-
cards to do
I
it.
could have, too. What a dum-dum.
Oh, well, if you had the cards, I mean, hell, who knows?
All right, so 6 new cards.
Yep. And then the remaining cards go on the action discard pile, face down. So give me that. Let's see what we have here. All my cards are upside down. Okay. I don't know if you guys do it. Do you organize your cards into position if you even own this game? This was a pre-order, so it wasn't like I kick-started this thing, but okay. So who goes first
You-
here? Sweetness.
You have influence, so
Nice. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to play a 2. Seems kind of stupid, but I get 4 actions. So what I could do is I could also use Psionic and take an action of the lead card, which is me. I just keep doing it. But let's avoid that for now. Let's just do the 4 actions. So, build or repair. I have nothing to repair, but I am going to build. I'm going to build a city over here. That's 1. I'm going to build a starport right there as well. And that planet gets me material, so that's 2. I'm going to build another ship here and another ship here. And that's it.
okay. I will play same suit. But now I
So-
get this.
Yeah, she gets the initiative, higher suit,
So I have 2, so I can
and
build
she can do both the
or
actions.
repair. So I'm going to.
Nothing's. Oh, you do have damage, but you don't need to.
I'm gonna repair here,
Okay.
and then for my second one, I'm gonna build a city right there.
Now, what's cool is on her player board, it actually shows that now if she wins,
Whoops. Whoopsie
a
doodle.
little slippery. If she wins any ambitions, she will now score an additional 2 points, victory points, which is good. So you want to get your cities out there. You want to build your starports so you can build up your army. And then you want to play your cards efficiently to score ambitions.
Okay.
So you have the initiative, so.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to...
Is there somewhere I can go?
I'm going to
No.
play that one, aggression. And I have 2 pips. I'm not gonna use the prelude action. I am going to battle, move, or secure. Okay. I am going to move
Okay.
here. And then I'm going to battle. So
So
I get 4.
So she gets as many dice as she has ships, but she will gain 2 more because she's a rebel.
Okay. I'm going to do 2 aggression. Is that what they're called? Or no, sorry.
2 assault.
Assault, sorry. Assault and then the 2 skirmish.
Skirmish dice.
Okay.
Holy crap.
I have
She will-
damaged myself, which
Once.
you do first.
Yep. And,
And
then
then-
you have 4 hits.
So
So you can either weaken them all.
1, 2, 3.
And the way it works is the attacker makes all the decisions.
And I'll remove the 1.
Okay.
And that was it. Those were my 2 moves.
That's upsetting. Okay. So I'm going to play this card. So that means I'm going to pivot. I'm also going to play a secondary card, face down. I'm going to steal the initiative by seizing it. All right, so I did that. I seized it, and now I'm going to do prelude, which I'm going to use that resource. And that's a psionic. So that means I can take an action of the lead card. So that means I can battle, move, or secure. I think what I'm going to do is battle.
Okay. So you get 2 die.
I get 2 dice
Which
of my
ones do you
decisions.
want?
So I will take 2 assault die.
Okay.
It's a dangerous
There you go.
move. But what I'm going to do is hopefully... Oh, it's disgusting. Okay. So unfortunately, there was an intercept. That's the circle around the die. You only have to do it once, so it doesn't matter how many there are. An intercept means that if you get damage for how many fresh ships the defender has. She has 1, I will take 1 hit. Which clearly one of these...
They're both damaged, those 2, just so you know.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But you only do that action once.
I know, I'm just saying.
And then I do 2 damage. So I'm going to kill this and damage this guy.
Okay.
So I have 1 trophy. Okay. And now I can take an action.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
1 action over there, which is build or repair.
Build or repair.
And I'm going to just repair my guy.
Okay.
Okay. Now I have that. It's kind of a downside because I've wasted one of my cards, but it might come in handy later. So now I'm going to play this. And I'm going to declare an ambition.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the highest pointer and place it in empath. And then what I'm going to do is...
Move or influence.
Move or influence. I don't want to do any more influencing. I've done so much influencing. I'm actually going to move this ship back into here.
Okay.
And that's it, right?
Yep. Okay.
Wait. Oh, yeah. I moved once or twice?
You moved once.
And I get 2 pips. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
can move again. Do I want to? You know what? I'll just let that go.
Okay.
You should try to utilize it, but fucking...
So I will
See, that's cool.
play that.
So playing a
now-
low card like that means that she now steals the initiative and she can use all 4 actions. because it's the same suit. Hopefully she needs to use all 4 of them. If she had one that was like a 3, maybe she'd do that if she didn't need to use all 4, but...
What do I can move or influence. Okay.
Move or influence. I guess you can throw more influence out here to really secure something or screw someone out.
Okay.
Or you can move a whole bunch of shit into positions. Currently, as it stands...
I can do that and it. Okay.
How many starports do you have?
Just 1.
Oh, so that's the only one you can catapult from. If you wanted to. Everything else has to be...
Move or influence 4 pips. Okay. So I'm going to influence that drug cartel 2 times.
Wait. So is that even? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you have now 5.
Oh.
So if you can get more...
There you go.
Then she's above it. And she would get a ton of captives. That would be good for the tyrant.
And I have 1 more.
If you can do it.
I am going to move... I'm going to move these 2 into here. That was allowed, right?
What's this? Where were you?
I had 2 here, and I moved them here.
You won't be able to do that.
Why?
Because the only way you can do a catapult is if it was a...
Oh, I
support.
can only move like that or like that. Oh,
Yeah.
for the love of frig.
Fortunately,
Okay.
you can only move 1. How many things do you have?
How many whats?
Actions.
I only have 1 more.
Oh, you only have 1 more action?
That's okay. That's okay.
You can move these guys into there.
No, it's all good.
Why not? You can catapult them in.
Oh, yeah, I can.
You can go whoop. Because
Whoop.
the only time that you stop is if... So, say I had this ship here in that gate, you'd be forced to stop there because I have control of the gate. So you'd be forced to stop.
I was fine to do that even with this big, thick, weird
The only way to go past this is to take the gates.
So I was okay to go like that.
Yeah. But you can't go from here to here because it's...
Because of that?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Consider interference or who the hell knows, the void. You can't go through the void.
Okay, so that was that. Now it's my turn again.
Oh yeah, sadly.
So I am going to... I'm going to play administration.
Okay.
So I'm not going to use... Actually, you know what? I am going to use this. Secure. So I'm going to take that fuel cartel.
Okay. So when it works like that, when she steals a fuel cartel card or any of these guild cards, you're going to get back all of those agents. All of mine end up as captives. And then all of her agents go back to herself, and then she can read out what that is
to
everyone. So this is the fuel card.
The fuel cartel, you keep the fuel supply on here. You add it to Tycoon but can't spend it. After scoring, rivals discard at all fuel, and Prelude, you may discard this to steal 1 fuel. Steal fuel from you?
Yeah.
If you had it? Okay. I'll just put that off to the side. Okay, so that was my Prelude. Am I allowed to declare ambition after I've done the Prelude? Or was I supposed to do that first?
So no, you do Prelude, and then, you can declare at any time.
Are you
it's
sure?
just Prelude.
I just can't do a pip and
You
then
can't do the
declare.
actions on the card.
Okay, so I am going to declare ambition.
Okay.
So do you want to move the 4 down to Tyrant?
4 down to Tyrant. Captives are turn. All right. Well, she's definitely going to win that.
And then I have 3 things to do. So I could tax, repair, or influence. Oh, do you want to flip another
Oh,
card?
yeah, sorry.
Actually, sorry about that.
After you replace a card, a new one comes out. So this one is called Sworn Guardians. Rivals cannot steal your resources and other guild cards. In battle, they can steal this first and then spend keys.
He's a good one.
So, yeah.
Okay. All right. So tax, repair, or influence. I'm going to tax. I'm going to tax. Where am I?
All the blues?
I'm just trying to
You can tax this city for relic. You can tax that city for a weapon. That one for a material.
Okay, I'm going to tax this one for material.
And right then you can rearrange. So if you want your weapon to be safer or you put them in any of the keys that are
I'll
available.
tax this one as well. Oh, I did this wrong. Okay, that's fine. This one can go here. So that's 2. I have 1 more. And I'm going to repair.
Repair is one of the administration abilities, yeah?
Yep.
Tax,
Tax,
repair.
repair, influence.
Okay. That's it?
That's all she wrote. Yep.
Holy moly. Okay. I'm going to pivot.
No.
Oh,
It's the same.
actually, no, that worked out real well for me. I'm going to take the initiative. I'm going to tax that city and take the resource for that. I'll put that in a 3 to keep that safe. Then I'm going to... where's my other cities here? I have one there.
There.
I can't tax the same one.
Oh, sorry.
I will tax this. I'll take a material.
Okay.
I'll put that right there.
And 1 more.
And
You have this as well.
I can also, repair in that? I don't need any repairs. Influence. You know what? I'm going to influence and put a guy on Sworn Guardians.
Okay.
Okay.
And now you go.
Okay, here we go again. I have the initiative, so I'm going to play that card. So mobilization, I can move or influence. So I can't do any more influencing because all my guys are captives. It's a downside. So maybe I might want to move. It's dangerous. You don't want to leave something around here. You know what?
Watch out.
Sorry, I'm going to move these back over here. And I'm going to move this one over here. And then I'm just going to end it for that. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. And I'm going to pivot. So I only get to use 1 pip, which sucks. Tax, repair, or influence. I am going to tax.
Have you noticed you don't have any fuel? Oh.
Yeah, I have noticed that. Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
I know.
You could have.
I know. Okay. I'm gonna actually tax this one here, and I'll take that weapon.
Okay.
That's it. So we ran into this last time. So now that I am the only one with a card left,
She's going to end up taking the
I
initiative.
take the initiative, which is exactly what I wanted. So I'm going to play aggression,
Oh, shit.
and I am going to declare ambition on that one.
She's a smart cookie. All right. So that means this last ambition ends up going to Warlord.
And I have 2 pips, battle, move, or secure.
So
I'm not going
she
to
can-
secure anything. I'm going to battle the shit out of you, Sean. I'm going to battle you so hard. Okay. So
Don't kill my city or you'll declare an outrage. Just let you know.
okay, I have
Do you want me to
3
hold it?
die. Yeah, I have 3 die and 2 additional for my rebel.
Oh, here, take your
So
dice.
that's what I'm going to go with. Are you effing kidding me? Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
So
So
she's going to take 2
I
damage.
take 2 damage, so I'll just take out,
Do you want to take it out? You can just damage
or I
your
can
guys.
I'll damage 2 of them. And
Currently, as it stands now, I have
Sean
No.
now has 3 damage, so I'm going to take 1,
and
damage that.
So everything in the game, just so you know, to clarify, everything in this game is 2 hits.
And I'm also going to just reread my secret torpedoes. So when attacking in battle, after rolling dice, you may re-roll up to 1 assault die for each fresh loyal attacking ship. So I still have 1 fresh shippy.
So you can re-roll 1 assault die.
That's kind of scary. Can you hold that?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Come on, come on. Yes.
She takes 1 more damage to herself.
Oh, sorry. Damage me, and then I should have taken that, but
Oh, so that's cool. She just had to damage and not give me a trophy.
yeah.
Shit.
Okay, so that was, I battled.
Yep.
Oh, so I still have 1 more
Yeah,
move.
because that doesn't count. That's just a reroll for your 1 action.
Okay, and then I'm going to
So
move.
final action.
I'm going to move here.
Not
Can I
bad.
do that?
Yeah.
Okay. And now let's score up this baby.
Yeah. So remember later on whenever you choose to build a city here,
Yeah.
repair this one of these to make it
First.
fresh. So
Okay.
you have control of the system, then you can build.
Okay.
But anyways.
All right. So let's score. So
Yeah, you love scoring. All right, here we go.
Tyrant?
Tyrant. First player
clearly
goes
I
to
have-
her. She gets 4 points. Plus points for any cities. So she's built enough cities. So she gets an additional 2 points for one of her cities being built.
Okay. Do you want to move that tyrant up so we can just so it's out of the way? Perfect. Okay. Warlord.
Yep.
I get that one as well.
Yeah. You get 3 victory points plus the 2.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's right.
Every time? Oh,
Yep. 2 points
to one
win.
admission.
Yeah, you won that one.
Okay, here you go.
Not for second player. You have to win it. And then I get 2 points because I was second place.
Okay.
Because I had 1. So I get 2 points.
Okay.
Yay.
Flip that one now.
This one gets flipped. Yeah. So this probably moves here. And this one. Oh, no. This will go here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the final one is empath. So I get 5 points because I have the highest amount. She doesn't have any.
Okay.
And that's it. And then this gets placed here.
Okay. So now we just... I like that you don't have to move anything.
Yeah, it's
You
just...
just reshuffle and...
And then you go on from there. So each chapter is... So now we're on chapter 3, right?
Yes.
Chapter 3. Here we go.
Are we?
Are we? Where are we?
Yeah, that makes sense, right? Because we already did points the first time. Now this was our second time, so this is our third.
So now we're starting chapter 3.
Okay. Are you nervous?
A little bit. You're ahead. I have to really set up for something good. And I'm not really sure what the hell I'm
Okay.
going to do here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. It's my go first, right? 'Cause I have ambition.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, that's right. You have ambition, so you go. This is a little healthier of a mix, but it's not great. It is what it is, I guess.
Okay. I am going to play administration. And I am going to...
Tax repair move. Or
Okay,
Wait,
I'm going to
repair.
repair. 1.
and to have control here,
I am
you have
going
to fix that too.
repair here.
That lets you tax my city.
And then I have one more left. So I am going to tax...
Tax.
I'm going to tax...
Well, basically, you can tax mine.
Where am I? Oh, I'm going
Yours?
to tax this one and I'm going to take another material.
I guess she wants the material. Oh, maybe she's got a plan.
Maybe. Okay, it's your go.
Okay. I'm going to...
Pivot. Oh no, you're going to take...
I'm going to take... So it means I can do both. I can do prelude as well, but I don't want to. What I can tax, repair.
Repair or influence.
I have nothing to repair,
You can tax.
but I am going to tax. Yeah.
What do you want? You can only tax one thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. I will tax. Oh no, it's not available. I can't tax anything.
You can tax materials. Here, if you want.
Oh, I do have it, and there is one available.
There's one.
I will take
You'll
that.
do that?
Yeah, I will actually.
So there's one, and now you have influence. Or
Influence.
lose your...
I'm gonna just influence Sword Guardians, and that's it.
Okay.
Okay, so now I have initiative. She's gonna put those cards there, and then now I'm gonna be able to play a card right now. Okay, I'm gonna play that. So that is aggression. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move. And I'm going to go from this starport. And I'm going to use catapult. And I'm going to catapult all 3 of them out here. And end right here. I don't know. Was he on his side or was he fresh? This guy. Oh, no, he was. No, you did repair both, right? No, you didn't. You repaired him. He was on his side.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I remember you repaired one here and one here.
Okay.
I don't remember you repairing both.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to go here. Okay, so I have 3 of my ships here. And I'm going to do my last action is battle.
Okay, what do you want to use?
I'm just going to go with 3 blue.
3 blue? Okay.
3 blue. I'm going to chance it. All right, come on. Don't let me down. 2 hits. So I'm going to damage this one fully. Or I'm going to destroy that one and damage this one.
Okay.
So I have 1 trophy. Okay, now she can go.
All right. I'm going to play aggression. It's higher than Sean's, so I get
Oh, you took it again?
influence. Or no, not influence. What's the word?
What?
What's the word like when I have this?
Initiative?
Initiative. Friggin' I letter words. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, frig. Okay, so I have 2 moves. Okay, no, I have 2 pips. So first pip is I'm going to move them there, and then I'm going to battle. So
This is like retaliation for my friggin' attack.
I have 3 ships, and then I can use 2 additional. That's what I'm going to go with.
And so what did you go with?
2
2 assault, and
assault
3
and
skirmish?
3 skirmish.
Come on, don't let me down. Okay. Oh my god, that let me down.
You're friggin' dead. Yes. Okay.
So
deal it to
damage
myself. So 1. Does that go to you?
Do you want to do that? Because it does go to me.
Okay.
You don't want to damage those ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Actually, sorry. I see what you mean.
Yeah, they're still in there. They're not dead. You could damage both, so they're all on the side. But at least they're still in the game.
But
and
now
then you basically
all of yours are dead. So 2, 4, 6.
Oh yeah. They all become your trophies. Yeah, because then you don't give me any more trophies.
I know. I was just trying to think out, like, I might want to keep one of mine up if I wanted to re-roll. But I ended up killing you anyway.
Yeah, I guess
so it didn't matter.
I guess, you would look at it and be like, wait, can I kill you? If I can, then yeah, screw it. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's up to you. So that's basically how it works, is that the attacker makes all the decisions.
Okay.
Now, I could have just let it happen and let her friggin' kill it, because that was your decision. You could have just gave me a trophy.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm going to play administration.
Okay.
I am going to...
Have to repair.
I'm going to repair. Okay. 1. 2.
Score.
I'm not going to tax. I'm just going to repair this one as well. So the 3 repair, and now it's over to you.
Okay. So, like, to get Warlord, you'd have to have more than 2, which you have had every time.
Right.
See, like, for me, I have 1. That has 2. You have 3. So I have to get more than that to get second place if I wanted to. But nobody's actually declared an ambition. Have you noticed that?
Not yet.
It's freaking nuts. I don't know what's happening anymore. Because I don't know. I just don't want to make a bad decision. But you know what? Comes with the territory, I guess. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play this card. I'm going to pivot. Okay. And I'm going to build a ship right here. Okay. Because I have a starport. I can build it there. And what else am I going to do?
Nothing.
Well, let me tell you. I'm going to spend another card.
Are you allowed to do that? Shouldn't you have done that right away?
Oh, yeah, no.
Sorry. I'm just kidding. That's fine.
I should have done it the other way.
I'll let it go.
I play that card, play a second one to steal the initiative, and then my 1 pip was to build. So it's backwards. It's supposed to be that, then the actions. Anyways, she'll let that one go because I helped her out over here.
But if you win, I technically win. No, I'm just
If we want to play that game. Okay, that's it. That's it. So
okay, so that goes
I have
to
the
you.
initiative.
You're down a card though now, so that kind of
Yep,
sucks.
it
Now,
does.
That changes what I'm gonna do, right? Because I'm gonna leave. I may choose to leave something till the end, right?
That is very
Also, the
true.
only other thing too that I kind of wish there was another way of point scoring other than just declaring ambitions.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's
I mean, there's literally
but
5 different ways to score points.
I know.
If you think about it, but I'm not doing any of it. It's sad because maybe this chapter we didn't declare any ambitions. There's a high possibility that may happen.
That's fine.
Okay, so I'm going to play that as my lead card.
Oh, snap.
Gives me 4 actions to do. I can choose to play anything down here, but I don't want to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a heavy builder. So I can only build 1 per starport. 1 there, 1 here.
Now 2 more actions.
2 more actions. Repair. Oh my
You have
god.
nothing to repair.
That was, I literally, okay, that was a huge brain fart.
Do you want to redo it?
No, it really doesn't matter.
Okay.
That is what I wanted to do, so I'm just going to leave it at that for now. Downside to you being a rebel is that you can really fuck up my ships pretty bad. Being able to shoot more, and then also you have the secret torpedoes to roll additional assault die. So you're just heavy in Warlord.
Okay. So I'm going to copy your card.
So she'll be playing a card face down.
So I get to just do 1, correct?
That's right.
So I'm going to build. And I am going to build a city right here.
And that's true. She can do that.
And that is all. Back to you.
And it's my last card.
So you don't have to think about it, just give it to me.
Yeah, I don't have to think about it. Just put it there. I'm not going to declare ambition because that is really dumb.
Do you want to do any of these? Do you want to do a prelude?
Do I want to do a prelude though? So what can I do? I can move and
Move or influence 3 times.
move or influence.
Yeah, which kind of...
It would have been nice if I had fuel to move right
Yeah, I
off the
know.
bat. That's kind of a dumb side here, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my material
Okay.
and I'm going to build. I'm going to build a 3rd ship here. And maybe spend this one as well.
Can you spend as many during your prelude stage?
That's right. You can just spend, you may spend any resource in your turn.
Okay.
Resources, it says.
Okay.
So I'll build another ship here. Okay. So
Okay, and now you have
now
your
I
3
can do
pips.
my 3 pips.
Okay.
So I'm going to move. And I'm going to take these 3 and I'm going to go right here. And the other ships I'm going to leave in place. Actually, I will take 1 ship and move here.
Okay.
Okay. And that's it. Do I want to influence any more? Really ensure that, let's see. Mass uprising. Choose a cluster on the map. And then you may place 1 ship in each system in that cluster. Ooh. I'll place another guy there. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
There is a high chance that we're not going to score anything. Unless she...
I'm going to copy,
Okay.
and I am going to move just 1 here.
Now nobody has control of that system. Now she has control.
Oh, frig. Sorry, I forgot that I had to know. Okay, so my last and final card. I am going to play Administration, which I will declare Ambition. Oops.
Or throw your ambition
throw it.
token right out the window.
Okay.
Okay, so the highest number 1 gets placed on Warlord.
And I am going to tax, repair, or influence.
So she can do 3 actions. Or, well, wait, did you prelude or do you want to prelude or no? I guess you don't have to.
Actually, I do. I am gonna do that. So I'm gonna use my material to build.
Okay.
One of these. If this, what's this called again? A spaceport?
Yep.
Can you tax this with it has to be taxed at a
Tax
city?
cities.
Okay.
You can tax your cities or rival cities if you have control of it. So if you had more ships here, like before when you had one ship here and I had nothing,
Yeah.
you could have taxed me, got the resource, if it were available.
Right.
Or you can steal from me because it's my city, so you could steal mine. And then you would also get to take one of my agents as a captive.
As a captive. Okay. Okay. So I used that as my prelude. I built a space port.
Okay.
And then I have 3 actions. So I'm going to tax this here for 1.
The fuel is so handy.
And I'm going to tax...
Nope.
Can I can only tax if I have a ship there, right?
Nope. You can tax
Oh,
there.
I can tax my city because it's my city?
That's right.
Okay, so I'll tax
You don't need
that.
control for it. You just need control to tax my city.
Okay.
If
And
you were
that's the
gonna do it.
max amount of resources. I can't put 2 here,
No.
right? Because there's no circles.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
So if you want another resource, you can do it, but you'd have to replace it and discard one of those.
Oh, okay, no, that's fine. And, oh, wait. This fuel goes on my fuel cartel card.
That's right.
You keep the fuel supply on here, so...
Yeah, they get to hold your fuel for you. But it counts as 2. So his card counts as a fuel icon, like resource, and you have that fuel resource.
Oh, okay.
So technically, you could do Tycoon
Yeah,
really well.
that's what I was just going to ask.
Yeah.
But I can't do it now anyway.
Yeah.
But,
That's why the guild cards are good, because they all count as something.
so
Look.
it counts as that, plus I have the one on
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Oh, okay.
So if I took Sworn, I would have a relic.
Okay.
And that's about it. But I would need a lot of them. So I should have secured a bunch of shit. Whatever.
Okay, so I taxed twice.
Yep.
I didn't have anything to repair. Maybe I'll influence. Just chuck this little guy on the Sworn Guardians.
Well, that might take it or get you screwed. But
Okay.
it depends.
And that is all. So nothing left to do.
Okay.
All right, let's score up this round.
All right. So we're going to move the chapter up to 4. So that's where we are. And
and
we
this
go
is
down
mine.
here.
Sorry, I should have taken that.
Oh, yeah.
earlier.
She should have taken the initiative because she had the last card played.
Okay, so let's score this up. So
Warlord, 6 points.
I have the most trophies.
You have the most trophies.
So 6.
So you're going to gain 6 points. And then
plus 5 for having these 2 uncovered.
the most cities out, yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, and then second place would have gone to me. But unfortunately, I only have 1 trophy. And there's 2 additional things here.
Oh, phew.
So I don't even get the 3-pointer.
Sweet. So that goes back up.
This goes back up. The 5 gets flipped. And now we're at the highest amount of points, which will more likely end the game if she can.
Okay.
I have to do something crazy.
Oh, wait, sorry. These go back to you?
What is it? Oh, yes.
And
These go
mine.
back to... There.
Thank you.
Those trophies get returned.
2.
This is the second last chapter. And this is where things get very aggressive. Right? Like, I cannot let you win. She just needs to get to 33. So how many points is that from where you are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh.
Yeah, but see, now you're just trying to now you're doing damage control to not let me get that. That's what I hate.
Well, it's damage control, but I still need to score a bunch of points. So really, technically, it's for me too. Maybe there's something I can do that can...
I am going to...
Not really. Shit.
Oh, frig, I do really need to think about what I want to do.
Yeah, it's like, do I want to do more actions? Because then you'd want to choose a lower card to do more actions, but then you'd lose the initiative. But maybe you could take it back later. A whole bunch of stuff. And then you also have all of these wonderful preludes you can do.
Okay. I am going to just fudgesicles. Okay. I'm going to play administration.
Okay. Wait. I'm in the same boat. It's like, wait.
And I am going to declare ambition.
But I want to do that. Okay.
So I'm declaring ambition on Tycoon.
9
So I can
pointer.
tax, repair, or influence.
4 times.
I don't have anywhere else to hold stuff. So I'm going to tax
You can replace some of the shit.
this one right here.
So you get fuel.
Fuel. This doesn't have to go on the cartel, right?
Oh,
It
no.
was
All
just-
fuel has to go on the
All
cartel.
fuel goes on the cartel.
It says it, right?
You keep the fuel supply. Oh, yeah, okay.
All fuel will stay on them.
You add it to Tycoon, but can't spend it.
Like, you can't spend it as a prelude.
Oh, that's fine. Okay.
It stays with them. They're the fuel cartel anyways.
Okay.
It's your
and
fault for
then-
hiring them.
And then I'm going to... Okay, so that was 1. I'm going to tax...
You can get a relic. You can get a weapon. Or a material.
I'm going to tax a
Or material. You have material here.
Yeah, I'm going to tax
You got 2
that.
materials you can get.
And
Well,
I'm going to influence times 2 onto Sworn Guardians. And that is it for my turn.
okay. I'm going to pivot.
Okay.
And I am going to move. Oh, what a downside to this. But I'm going to take all 3 of these and I'm going to catapult over to here. All of them are fresh. You know what? I'm going to put them out here so that way you can see them. They're all fresh, none damaged. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, she still has initiative.
Okay. I am going to... I'm going to play aggression.
Okay.
And I'm going to... Okay, so I have 2 pips. So can I move?
Are you preluding? I'm just finding out.
No, I'm not going to prelude.
Okay.
Can I move into here?
Only through a spaceport.
Oh, yeah, only... Oh, shit.
And you know you can only move 2 at a time.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm going to move here.
Well, that sucks.
And, okay, so that was 1. And I'm going to battle as my second pip. So I have 2. I'm going to do 2 and 2.
2 and 2, eh?
2 skirmish and 2 assault.
Here she goes. Ooh.
Damn. Okay.
So you start with damage to yourself.
So damage me.
Then you're going to do the
That
intercept.
damaged me as well, right?
So for as many fresh ships as I have, counts as hits.
So 2?
Yeah,
Oh, crap. So now this one's dead.
I guess so.
No. Okay.
Counts as a trophy.
Wait, did I do that right?
What?
Hold on. Rewind. Sorry, my brain can't compute that. Okay. So
Fire.
this one damages 1.
Yes. So he's on his side. That
This one.
will take hits depending on... So you do the circle that's around the...
Yeah.
So that's damage, hits to you, depending on how many fresh ships I have.
So 2.
Yeah.
So no matter what, I'm losing a ship. So 1, 2.
Technically, yes.
That didn't go as planned. Okay.
And then 3 hits are coming
3.
to me.
So 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. That's it.
All right. Now over to you.
That was a devastating thing, eh? We basically hit each other perfectly. Okay. Okay. I'm going to pivot. Or maybe not.
No. You're actually
I'm going to
taking-
take the initiative. Sweet. I didn't even notice that. Okay. So I'm going to...
Battle, move, or secure.
I'm going to battle here in this location.
Oh, okay. So what does that mean in terms of die?
I'm going to take 3 raid dice.
Okay.
You can only do this if there's a city or starport, but what's going to happen is I'm going to try to steal her materials.
What?
That's right. That's what those keys are on top. I'm either going to damage her shit or nothing's going to happen. I can still get damaged, so it's kind of shitty for me. So, this is how it works. So we have 2 flames, which means 2 of my ships got damaged even though there was no fight. The circle only counts if there were fresh enemy ships. There are none. Okay, so I damaged the city because there's 2 symbols showing that, and I have 2 keys, and the 2 keys, I'm going to steal her fuel cartel card, her guild card. So this comes back to me. Now, it doesn't mean that it's permanently mine. She could steal it back if she wishes. It's kind of the downside. Oh, fuck. Legit, you could. You are in a spot of mine with no control.
Anyway, okay.
But whatever.
So, that was your move? Or?
There is another thing. Sorry, about the city. Oh, shit. You're not... Oh, no. That works for me. So when you blow up a city in a location that has a resource, you lose all the resources of that type.
Who does?
I do. So I don't have any of these materials. I lose it, and one of my agents then gets placed on top of that resource because it's outraged. So I no longer can use material as a resource to spend during prelude. So now it is your go.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Did you do your 2 pips?
Oh, what were the 2 pips? Sorry.
Battle, move, or secure. You didn't secure anything. Did you move? You moved there, did you not?
I moved there.
And then you battled.
Oh, no, I didn't move. I was already there.
Okay.
I just
So you battled, so now you have one more.
A move, which I'll move this back in here.
Okay.
It's not something I want to do.
So go ahead.
Okay, so now this card, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this card here. And I have 4 pips. I'm not going to spend anything. I'm going to repair these 2 ships. That's 2 pips. I have 2 more. I'm going to build a ship here. And I'm going to build another ship here. And that's it.
Okay.
That's my 4.
I'll play that, which gives me initiative. And I'm going to, I have 3 pips. So I'm going to repair for 1. I'm going to, I have no more cities to build. Oops.
Oh, no. Oh, you took the initiative, eh? Okay. Oh, there's a location here. You can build a starport.
That there? So that's 2 and whatever. Can I put a starport here?
Yeah, you can put whatever the hell you want.
I know I already asked this. I can't tax it though without it being a city.
Yeah.
Okay.
But at least it's a starport.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's it for that.
Okay. Holy moly, this is not going out right. So another issue that I've noticed is that there's nothing stopping you from taxing a city with fuel.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
And still get the tycoon back again. So this is making things a little iffy for me. I'm going to have to figure out what to do. If...
okay, I'm going to play administration.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use this weapon. This turn, your action card lets you battle. So I am going to... I can do in any order though, right? I don't have to battle first just because it's a prelude. Like I use the prelude action.
Yeah, it just adds battle to that card.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'll battle this one here. Just to get that over with. So I get 4 die.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Perfect.
that couldn't have been any.
Okay.
So you just obliterated me.
And then I have 2 more. So I'm going to tax this one here
For fuel.
for fuel. And
What are the other options? Repair.
can I
tax.
battle again?
Yeah, it just gives battle to it.
So I'm going to battle again. I'm going to battle this one here.
Okay.
So 3.
You get 3 because you have rebel. So you're gonna do safe.
Yeah.
2 hits.
Whoops, sorry. Okay. And
I mean, you could have used. No, never mind.
it's your turn.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. You've definitely administration. Mm-hmm. Oh man.
I'll move this now that I've used it.
I'm gonna play that card.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take initiative. I have 2 actions, and which is tax, repair, or influence. I'm not gonna influence anything. I'm pretty well winning all that, but I think what I'm gonna do is, oh my god. Can't tax. Oh, I'm going to tax this here. I'm going to get that material with me. And then I'm going to, I can't tax that one. Or that one. Oh, I can tax that one too. It's 2 pips. I'll tax the weapons as well.
Okay.
Okay. I get the initiative. I'm going to play this card.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to build a city right here. Then I'm going to do the pips on that, and I'm going to move into here. Sorry, they're all fresh. None of them are on their side, and I'm going to battle.
So you did move, battle, and then you have 1 more after that?
That's right.
What are you going to use? What do you want?
I'm going to use... Oh, man. Oh, I have 1 more after that. I'm just going to use blue. All 3
Okay.
blue. Okay, 3 blue. Come on, skirmish dice. 1 hit. All right. Things did not go according to plan. And so I have 1 more thing. I'm going to actually secure for my last one. So which means there was 3 agents on this card. They go back to me. And I chose Mass Uprising. So when secured, it's a 1-time action, by the way. Choose a cluster on the map and place 1 ship in each system that cluster. So a cluster is anything like from here to here, here to here, there to there, here to here. So there's 3 there. So what I'm going to do, except for the ones that are out of bounds. So I am going to put in that cluster 1 ship in each spot. So 1 there, another one in yours, and another one in yours. Okay. There it is. And then a new card gets flipped over, which is Guild Struggle. So when secured, you may steal 1 guild card from a rival, and then shuffle all guild cards from the court, discard pile into the court deck, discard the Guild Struggle. So that's actually pretty decent. Steal a guild card from a rival. So you could steal this back with the Guild Struggle. But you would have to secure that. Doesn't matter. You're still friggin' winning. So, and this is my last card. So what are you doing after that?
I'm trying to think. I'm going to copy that. And I am going to spend this as my prelude, which
To add battle.
to add another. Do I get another? Oh no.
No, it just creates battle in there, but battle's
The
already
battle's
part
already
of
there.
it.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
Yeah. And then you can only take one action, so
Okay.
really...
I'm just gonna battle this right here.
Okay. What would you like to do? You get 2 dice plus 2 more. What?
I should have taken that freaking Sworn Guardians thing. Whatever, I'm just gonna
Oh,
battle
you
it.
have secure. You could do it. You copied.
It doesn't matter. You already stole my fuel.
Oh, no, wait. You can't take this.
No, I meant
oh,
this
this?
one. Yeah.
Oh, you can take
Okay.
that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Rivals can't steal. Oh, that's too bad.
2 plus 2. And 2 plus 2 is 4.
Oh, shit. I could have done it. Sorry.
Okay.
So 3 damage. That is dead. Oh,
Okay. And now back to you.
nice. It doesn't matter because none of this is going to work
This
for me.
screwed me so bad.
Screwed you. Screwed me. Okay. This is my last ditch attempt to get through this so I don't end up losing this chapter. Because she will win.
Okay, just do it. Suspense is not killing me.
Okay. I played the 3. Okay. Now I'm going to prelude. I'm going to add battle to that move. So I used a weapon.
Okay.
Okay. So now it has battle, move, or influence. I am going to battle in this location. And that's what I'm going to do. So because there's a city, that means I can add raid dice.
So what do you want to do?
So I have to hopefully get 2 fucking keys to steal her fuel. And that's the only way she's not going to win Tycoon. So I'm going to take 2 assault dice and a raid die. I mean, my odds are probably a lot better. But let's just see what happens. Nothing. A whole bunch of horrible shit happens. So 3 flames, which means all these guys are on their side. Okay? Then I do damage to her city. So a flame gets placed on there.
/ stake.
It doesn't look like a stake. Okay, so it's on fire, that city. And 2 hits to you guys. So I will put 1 on her side and another one on her side.
Okay.
So that'll make it more dangerous. If she chooses to fight me there, she could lose all her ships too, and I get trophies as well. So
Okay. And then last card is that.
preludes.
And I am going to... Oh, no, I can only do 1 action.
Yeah, you can only do 1 action, but you can prelude and use your sweet materials, sweet resources.
I'm going to use this material to repair that ship.
At least you can do it.
And then, can I use another prelude?
Yeah.
Another resource? Okay, and then I'm going to use that
Oh, I guess you... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
to
true.
add battle. So I'm going to battle this here.
Okay.
So I get 3 die for myself.
I wonder if you needed to use the fuel,
Plus 2.
the weapon. Whatever.
What do you mean?
Because I added weapons to that
That's just
card,
for you,
but I
no?
think that's just for me. I don't think it's for you too.
Okay,
3 hits.
so
Yeah, you get all of them.
it's not helpful to me since I
I know Warlord is
but
not, but maybe for the next chapter.
That's what I was saying. You screwed me because I wanted to play that, but I needed to have the initiative.
It doesn't matter. This is downside for me anyways.
Okay, so I guess, do you want to just...
Is that the last card?
That was the last card played, yeah.
Okay, so
Now we score.
moves to chapters 5, but we score. So Tycoon is whoever has the most fuel and material out of all of us. She has the most because she has at least 1 of each. I have fuel and that's it. I don't have any material.
So I have 9.
So she gets 9 points.
Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus 5.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And so once again, we come to the end of the game where she has become victorious.
Yes. I was so raging inside too. When you stole that fuel cartel card, like...
Honestly, that was me trying to, like, I'm not gonna...
Piss me off?
I literally, you know what I should have did? I should have rolled 3 raid die and really amp up my odds.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have lost my ships too in the same given time, but whatever.
Oh, well.
We're going to give you our 2 cents on this game, and we'll go through a few categories and end with an overview and let you know what we think. So to start, artwork and components. It needed to grow with me. Like at first I was like, it's kind of weird, but by the end of the game, I actually started to like it, and now I think it's great for what it is.
Yeah, I love the artwork. It's really cool. Each card is super... Sorry, I'm looking at the back because they have some examples back here, but some of it looks pencil drawn. Others, I don't know. It's really neat. It's not like any other like art that I've seen on other cards. At first I wasn't a fan, but like Sean, it grew on me too super fast. Components. So Sean bought, as you saw in the game, like he bought those other pieces.
There was the ARCS miniatures, which are those ships. That was actually by the game. But I would suggest just sticking with what comes in the base game, because even though they're really cool, you can easily bump the table or something and they'll fall over, and then you have no idea if they're damaged or undamaged.
They were just nicer in terms of color. I felt like the color on those fit the game better than the pieces that came with the game.
That's true. It sure as hell looked better.
But the downfall with the ships is that they're wobbly.
Yeah, that's about it.
So if they were shaped like the original ones that the game came with, I think they would be spot on because they look really nice. But
well, if I didn't have to, I had to buy like little clips from Etsy, and that is what you could use to make sure they don't topple over.
Oh.
Yeah, so I didn't do it because I don't want to spend the extra money. I find that's
dumb,
kind of annoying.
You should just like design it in such a way where you don't have these flaws. But anyway, so that's that. Mechanics.
So I think that the trick-taking aspect of it and the cards actually work well with the preludes and how you use that to eventually move your guys around and create ambitions to score. I thought yesterday I actually was in the truck driving, and I thought to myself, imagine you could play any card and you get all of the actions on the card. So it's just you play a card and you can do all the actions, and then I play a card of my choice and I can do all the actions.
That just makes it so easy though.
Or way more difficult. Because I can get a lot of shit done, and so can you, and then I don't know how the hell that's going to play out.
Maybe.
But I don't know. Up to you.
One of the things that I liked with the die that I was mentioning to Sean was that I really like that they give you the skirmish. The blue skirmish dies that are like the safer option, and then the assault die. And then I don't even care about the
raid
orange,
dice?
The raid. Yeah, I don't care about those. I'm just saying that
you should.
I don't like die rollers.
Yeah.
In general, but the fact that they give you the option of either playing it safe or mixing it up, I liked that. I liked that about it. It was cool.
Yep, I agree. I like it too, and luckily I knew you would. Since you don't like dice games, I was like, I think that aspect is something you're gonna love.
Well, but until you told me that little strategy about like, if you have 2 battle options, the first one, just roll it all blue die, keep it safe, hopefully do some damage. And then after that, your second roll, like throw in a little bit of the assault, make it a little bit, to hit harder. So
just make it a little bit salty.
Oh my God. He never stops. Never. Okay. So gameplay and teachability. So for teachability as the student.
Oh my God.
Wola. I don't know what the hell happened, but I really struggled learning this game. I don't know if it was just the pressure, because Sean was like, ARCS is coming, it's gonna be so good.
And it is.
Well, it is, yes, but like I just felt a lot of pressure, and then I was so overwhelmed by it. There is a lot to know. Was it just me overthinking it and being like prematurely frustrated by it, or do you find it a little bit difficult to learn?
To teach it?
Well,
or
to learn it. Like, you had to learn it too. I think this one was pretty difficult to learn for me.
Okay, like I had to watch a lot of videos. I had to read the entire rule set for it, and like the actions themselves are easy. So the way I see it is like it is easy to learn, but hard to master.
Yeah.
But to teach it to someone, I was like, okay, without you knowing anything about this, I think I did the best I could.
Yeah.
And you did figure it out.
I figured it out. I knew that I would after the end of the first game that we played. Like, obviously I got it, but because clearly I won. But I found it a little bit on the difficult side to learn. That could just be me, though. Gameplay, I like the way the game plays. I think it's pretty freaking cool. It is challenging.
Yeah, like, so after the third game, which is what you just saw, I think that a few more times under our belt, and I think like this game can really skyrocket in my list to at least the top 5.
So like, yeah, so overall, we both agree that, you know, we've only played the 3 games. I think that the more we play it, the more you would probably learn to love it even more. Could I say more any more times than that?
If you want.
But the more I ponder on it, like, it is such a good game. It actually is a really, really good game. For me personally, I'm always driven by theme.
Oh, yeah.
I don't mind space themes. Actually, no, I'm lying. I don't really like space themed games. I don't know why. I just don't. Like, if this was, you know, even if it was still called ARCS, but it was like, like with cute little forest animals,
yeah,
like Root.
Yeah. It's set in their other game by
or
Root.
Harvest or anything like that. I don't know if that would change my perception of it. But at the end of the day, like, regardless of theme and stuff like that, I think this is a solid game. I mean, that's coming from a noob. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about 99% of the time with this shit. But I think it's a really great game.
Yeah, I think that it's... like, I don't know about the campaign because I didn't buy that. I didn't back it or anything. But just the base game as is for 2 players, maybe to 4. I mean, it's a long game. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you were to add 4 players, you're looking at what, probably 3 hours of gameplay.
Well, no, it tells you it's a 1 to 2 hour game.
Yeah, I think that's a lie.
Okay.
I think it would be a lot more, especially if you had to teach them. If everyone knew how to play the game, then you could be looking at like at least 3-4 hours for 4 people. I think an hour per person.
I think you're freaking crazy, but anyway.
No.
An hour per person?
Yeah. I for sure. But aside from that, I think that it's a great game, and I think that it deserves a spot on your shelf.
Yeah.
To end this, solid buy.
Yeah.
So if you enjoyed our video and our content, please do us a favor, like and subscribe. Really helps our channel out. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.